Hey, this is Anthony with RevZilla TV, where you can watch, decide, and ride. Welcome to our detailed breakdown of the new Joe Rocket Reactor 3.0 mesh leather jacket, available at RevZilla.com. So it's mesh and it's leather, and that means 3-season warm weather functionality. Now typically you'd expect two. The mesh is going to give you great airflow in the summertime, the leather adds abrasion resistance, but the fact that it has a full sleeve, removable, windproof, and water resistant liner allows you to stretch a little earlier in the spring, a little bit later in the fall. So keep that in mind. Depending on your base layer setup, you can really stretch the Joe Rocket Reactor. Now as far as functionality, this is the 3.0. The 2.0 had all leather across the top. Now the 3.0 is using more mesh, so it's going to offer better breathability. If you don't want to make this kind of investment, you could step down into something, or it's really a different step because it's more textile leather, into something like the Comet. And if you want all leather, you'd go up into something like the Speedway from Joe Rocket to stay within the line. Let's talk about fitment. This is my man, High-Vis Brian. High-Vis Brian, 6 foot, 195, 42-inch chest, muscular build. He's wearing a size large, and he still has room to work with. So keep that in mind. American cut, no surprises here, but even if you have a little bit of a belly, and this is a sport cut jacket, notice the pre-curve here on the arms, he's going to not have any issues with it. And Brian, you could actually probably be a little bit bigger in a couple spots, and you'd still be good to go as well. Remember, we ship and exchange for free at RevZilla.com. This bad boy's going to be over $200, no issues there, so don't worry about buying it online. Walking into some of the nuances, I've already told you that you're using less mesh these days here on the 3.0, and that's going to be so it gives a little bit better airflow. You're still getting your Rock Tex, your 1.2 mil cowhide here in the shoulders as well as the elbows, CE rated armor. It'll have a back pad. You can upgrade to a CE rated spine protector, but it doesn't come stock. And looking at the front, leather accents over textile panels. There are textile panels here down below as well. Adjustability in the arms, textile on the inside. Very simple in its construction. Turn the face away from me, Brian. I want to show under the arm. Adjustability at the hip. And again, it's a sport jacket built for 3/4 or tuck riding if you're going to wear it on your sport bike. But notice here that there is adjustability. Turn backwards completely for me. Textile along the back, dual reflective piping panels, and a drop seat. You want that bad boy to stay in place if you are in the tuck on your bike. And with most Joe Rocket, there's going to be eyelets to keep the jacket down and keep it connected to your belt loops. Throw your hands forward into the riding position. Notice the elasticated stretch panels that allow better range of motion. Come back around to the front. And now let's unzip High-Vis Brian and let's show the interior windproof water-resistant liner. And I'd love to get your gut reaction here while he's doing that on the Joe Rocket Reactor 3.0. Leave us your comments, your questions. Subscribe to us here at RevZilla.com, RevZilla TV rather, on YouTube. Here is my water-resistant windproof liner. Notice this is a basic water, and it's a basic water and wind liner. And remember, it's not going to be like a Gore-Tex. It's going to allow a ton of breathability. This guy is going to keep you warm if you get into a pinch by taking that airflow and turning it off from the outside. But remember, you still need to beef up a base layer because there's no thermal lining if you want to stretch it a little deeper into the fall or earlier into the spring. Basic mesh. Here are those loops I talked about keeping the jacket down and keep it in place. And if you open the interior liner, again, very, very basic, easy to remove, and it's going to be full sleeve and go all the way down to turn that air conditioning off. Now, I'd love it if you click right here to learn more about this jacket. Not from me, but from the other folks that have bought it from RevZilla and left their reviews. Do the investigation, take your time and learn about what you're buying beyond just what I'm telling you right now that'll help you with fit and features. Also, we ship and exchange for free, which I already told you, and talk to our gear geeks. See us at RevZilla.com or 877-792-9455. Thanks for watching our detailed breakdown of the new Joe Rocket Reactor 3.0 mesh and leather jacket, available at RevZilla.com/Joe Rocket. We'll see you next time.